I think the highest elevation right now is around 5,000 feet. I'd have to double check that. We started on the west side, west end, and now we're coming down the east side of the mountain. We're coming down into Franklin. So I haven't been on the bike for this long for a long time. The last time I did a cross-country trip, asshole, was doing the Trans-American Trail. And that was with my buddy Christopher Cox. He's the creator of the South Carolina Adventure Route. He has since passed the torch to other leadership. But if you're ever in South Carolina doing the SCAR, he is who you think. Yeah, so. Leaving for this trip, I'm planning on being on the bike for about 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I only want to bring what I have to bring. And then there's a couple things I want to bring. And did I bring everything I need to bring? You know, those are all the questions. You know, and I always go through this before any epic trip on the bike. So, the good thing about being in the United States is Walmart is never far away. A camping store is never far away. A gas station is never far away, unless you're in Wyoming. If you're in Wyoming, everything is far away. So I went through Franklin, and now I'm on Highway 64 headed up to Highlands, North Carolina. Yeah, just another awesome road. So there's a couple ways to get up to Highlands, but the most popular way is this way, Highway 64. And that means there's always traffic, there's always somebody in front. So this guy's doing okay up here. But 9 times out of 10, I'm stuck behind a work truck or something else headed up here. So there is another road, Buck Creek Church Road. If you take that road, Franklin, up to Highlands, or Highlands down to Franklin, there's nearly no traffic. And it is an amazing road. It's well paved and full of twists. I am on Pickens Highway. Just to recap, I left Robbinsville, top to North Carolina. Took Waya Road over to Franklin, North Carolina. Took Highway 64 up to Highlands. Followed 64 to Cashiers, North Carolina. And I might be in South Carolina now. On the Pickens Highway. Well, I'm out of the mountains. I'm headed towards the coast, and now I'm on the interstates. My plan was to stay off the interstate, just take the 2 lanes, but I needed to stop and catch up with my good friend Chris. And so Chris and Rebecca treated me to an amazing lunch and even better company. So when I left their house, I wasn't going to get to my campground until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. By taking the interstates, I'll be there before 8. That's kind of what I need to do, be there before 8. So, this is the last gas stop I have to make. This will get me to campground tonight.
Recording.
Alright, I'm outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. So, this is the brackish water, swampland, wetland, whatever they're calling it. I'm going to stop for gas in about 12 miles, probably grab something to eat. And we'll have still an hour and a half until I get to my campground. So I think I'm going to be setting up camp in the dark. Oh well, it is what it is. I screwed up this morning. I'm supposed to catch a ferry, and my check-in time's 10 o'clock, and so far my GPS says I'm going to be 28 minutes late, and that's when the ferry actually leaves. So, find out what happens. I'm either going to make it there early, well, sooner, I'm going to make it there late, soon enough to get on the ferry, or I'm going to miss the ferry and just be freaking stuck. And just some morning brain fog. I knew I needed to leave at 8, and for some reason I thought I needed to leave at 8:30, and just bad.
Recording.
Oh shit. I don't know what's going on with the GPS, but it just said I was going to get there at 10:12, and now it says 10:28. And again, my check-in time was 10. So let's see what happens.
Helmet? Yeah. And I was like, oh crap, do I pass or don't I pass?
Oh man, what a relief to be able to get this ferry and not have to wait 2.5 hours. a couple in front of me here, I was late getting to that first ferry, right? Or at least I thought I was. And I'm like 10 miles from the ferry. They're in front of me. They're kind of just taking their time. And I just blow right by them. And just keep going. I'm trying to get to that ferry on time. Well, it turns out that the ferry starts boarding at 10:30. It doesn't actually leave at 10:30. So I actually got there with about 20 minutes to spare. And 10 minutes later, after I get there, they pull up and park behind me. So the first thing I do is go apologize. I'm like, hey man, I didn't mean to, scare you or anything. I was just trying to make it here on time. And Robert, he introduced himself, and Christy, his wife, and he just laughed. He was just like, hey dude, I was just moseying along, and I needed to catch the same ferry you did. So that got me to pick up the speed, so I got here on time too. All good. So anyway, we're chatting off and on for 2.5 hours in the first ferry, and we get off the first ferry, and we, unbeknownst to us, we both decided to go to the same place for lunch. And I was sitting at the bar, and they were sitting at the bar, so then we had lunch together. Well, I left lunch, bid them farewell and safe travels, and lo and behold, the second ferry, they pulled up right behind me, waiting to load. So we chatted then again, and he's from North Carolina. I lived in North Carolina. He was stationed at some of the bases I've been stationed at, so it turns out that we have some stuff in common. So anyway, it was cool to chat with a couple, and I'm still riding up to Kitty Hawk on Highway 12, and this is kind of cool. Last time I was here, like 3 decades ago, this wasn't here.